and say, well, we did it. We're in the summertime. We're making some progress here. I think this is all great, and we started Advisor Rome started meeting with everyone today, and that's off to a great start, and look forward to meeting everyone else. So yeah, what a great third way to start Thursday. I think all right, and then bring up that document. Moving on, I think it would be uh, good to most of the times right now at least Advisor Rome will be doing recording everyone if they're in attendance or not, but like these first couple of times I think it would be kind of good for me, definitely for me, but that's for everyone else, to just go off, do call everyone's name, and I mean, where I can start getting used to how it should be pronounced correctly, and not make any mistakes, um, and yeah, make everyone feel a little bit more comfortable, like who's who. So yeah, okay. That said, um, I'm just gonna go from the top uh, of the list. Uh, and well, I'm obviously here, and so is Advisor Rome. All vacant positions currently for the officer positions. Moving down to the Truex campus, Senator Brennan, uh, Ballast. I don't even know how to start to say it. Ballastry. And he's absent, so we'll just keep moving. Senator Joe Chardelli, and I know he is here. Yeah.
Hello. So, uh, President Green,
Just
we're just in a quick introduction, or what did you say?
more just saying you're here,
Oh, I'm
and
here.
yeah, cool, perfect.
That's it. I'm here.
Um, and then moving down, Senator Caitlin Klonsinski. I think I did a lot better job. How did I do?
Good. Yes. Hi, I'm here. Sorry, I'm having some issues with my camera, so I'll just turn that
No
off.
worries.
But yes, you hit my name well.
I
Yes.
did. Oh,
Yes.
when I watched over the video, I'm like, I did not do a good job that first time.
Oh,
So
it's just the syllables Klonsinski. Yeah.
Klonsinski. All
Yes.
right, cool. All right, and yeah. So this next one, Jack, I feel good about it, but shocky. We're good. Is that
Yeah,
good?
that's
All right,
perfect.
cool,
Yep, I'm here.
awesome. And then obviously Senator Manny Strife.
I'm here.
Awesome. And then it looks like we do not have either Senator Aleem Saeed or Enon. See, that's the other thing. I went back for that one too. Saeed is also not here. Um, moving down, then Senator Charlie Trinkner is not here. Senator Katrina Willis. Do we got you, Senator Willis? You here? I know you're here, obviously, but
Yes, I'm present. I'm
uh,
connected by cell phone because my computer trying to connect to Teams, it keeps telling me that it's having problems and it won't connect me. And Joe told me he sent the chat saying he connected by phone, and so that's what actually worked. So that may be
yeah,
why some of the other people who are not here are not in the meeting because we're trying to get in by computer and it's not working.
yeah, that could be a bigger issue. Hmm.
Yeah, I think there's a little outage at my house. I think my Wi-Fi is fine, but it's the internet behind the Wi-Fi. I can't connect to the web.
Well, um, understandable. That's one thing we're all dealing with is technology. So we'll make sure that we're doing the best we can on all this. All right. So no worries either one of you and the rest of you. So moving down, Senator Mina Yildiz she's not here. And then Senator Eric Siebel, I do not know where he is. He's also absent. Then
I
moving
think you
down,
skipped Madison Senator.
did I?
Yes, you did. Labella.
Oh, come on. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry. I guess I just felt so comfortable. All right. So Senator Andrea Labella. See, that's another thing.
I'm
I had
here.
that notepad. I had on that notepad, Dr. Labella. All right. And then now moving down, Portage Vacant, Watertown Christian, Senator Christian Martinez. He is not here. Then Goodman South Senator, Goodman South Senator Ireland Virgil is here, right?
I'm
Yep.
here.
Awesome. And then Reedsburg Senator vacant, and Fort Atkinson Senator vacant. All right. So we got through that, and now moving down. And I feel just this is gonna be great. You guys are just gonna get used to how wacky I am on this. But corrections and approval of the previous meeting minutes. We don't have them. That would be something that the communications coordinator would actually be taking up, and making sure that that was distributed out, working alongside VP of Admin and Finance on that, making sure that everything is being accurately documented. So we've got the video that is doing us justice, actually. So we're going to corrections and approval of the agenda. So that is the next step here. I will let everyone take a glance if they haven't taken a glance. Hopefully everyone's kind of taken a glance already. And whenever anybody feels like they want to throw a motion out there, Advisor Rome.
I can't make any motions, but I would love for someone to get some practice. President Green and I missed an item on the agenda as we were putting it together. So if anyone wants to practice making a motion needs to be made to add summer opt-out vote for Charlie Trinkner under new business.
It does. And
so summer opt-out vote for Charlie Trinkner under new business.
I do see Senator Willis has her hand up as well. What do you got, Senator Willis?
Well, my hand's been up for a while, even before
Yeah.
Advisor Rome mentioned that, because I had a question. I wanted to ask, is it still possible to nominate somebody to be vice president? Because I see that's on the agenda, but I don't recall getting any email requesting nominations ahead of time. And I just wanted to find out because I do want to nominate someone.
We will get into the nitty gritty of all of that in that section in new business.
So does that mean yes, I can still nominate someone, or no, I cannot?
Yes.
Okay,
the nomination window is open right now. So but yeah, that no worries. So yeah, you're doing that's all perfect. I do apologize the hand being up so long.
No, it's okay. And what I would like to do is let Senator Shockey make the motion that Advisor Rome, because I believe that's what his hand was up for. So thank you.
Yeah, Senator Shockey, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I can't recall what you mentioned, Advisor Rome, but I know it would be a motion to amend the agenda, I believe. And it was to add summer opt-out
for Senator Charlie Trinkner.
Yeah.
Yep. So yes. All right. Do we have a second on this? And Senator Willis, your hand is still up. I know you're on the phone, using the phone right now, but I'm just giving you a heads up.
I had to put it down and I put it back up.
Oh, see, I don't know what's going on. Then I'm having a wild time with this. Man. All right. Well, were you trying to second that then, Senator Willis?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
why? All right. All right. Well, seconded by Senator Willis. All those in favor, please use the hand raising feature now and keep your hands up. So am I experiencing a delay here? No one's hands up, or is everyone's hands up?
I think
Everybody's hands are up.
Alden's hand is up.
I'm having the same delay, so
You okay? Well,
we're
all
on the
right.
same page, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking it went through.
Yeah. I saw like a little blitz there real quick. Yeah. So you can put your hands down then. Just for the sake of doing this right. Any who oppose or nay, use the hand raising feature now and put them up. And I'm gonna need someone to give me an eye here and tell me if they see something that I don't. The video is a little choppy, but the audio is still coming in clear. So just work with me, everyone here on that. You can put them down, and then any abstentions, put them up if they're up, and then we'll give it a few seconds, and then put them down. Seem like it passed, everyone?
Yes.
All right. So that's probably actually the best way of doing it because I'm relying on everyone to help. I mean, that's not kind of interesting, but yeah. All right. So cool. Well, then that motion passes. That it will then be amended on the agenda under new business for the summer opt-out for Senator Charlie Trinkner. I see 3 hands up right now. Oh, 3 hands up right now.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So then we're gonna move down. Well, we still have to approve the agenda. So do we have a motion to approve the agenda? And you know what? We're just gonna say for until I figure out why I'm having such bad. Just say it. Just go ahead and say it. If
I move to approve the agenda.
All right. The motion's been made. Do we have a second?
I second that motion.
All right, I'm gonna give that to Manny Strife here on this one. All right, then all those in favor. I'm gonna need. We're gonna need to work through this. Put the hands up now. Whoever's got an eye and can count this. Like, tell me how it goes. And I see Jack's hand up right now.
Yeah.
All right,
It
working
looks
for me
like there's
now.
6 hands up.
Okay, cool. And then you put them down. All those opposed. You can put them up now and down. And then any abstentions, you can put them up now and down. That passed. We're good. All right. Awesome. So moving on. We do not have any public comments today. So we can move down to officer and committee reports. Executive council report, President Green. There is no executive council, so nothing to report. Moving down, admin and finance is vacant. Legislative and rules committee vacant. Team development committee vacant. Public relations committee vacant. Special reports, advisory report, advisory role.
Thank you. So just a couple things that I've already sent out via email, but just to reiterate, the Blackboard course every Friday after a General Assembly meeting, a new lesson will open up. So the first one was available for this week. You can still check it out if you want. It's just 15 minutes. The next one I think is 40 minutes long, so it takes a little bit longer and should be available starting tomorrow morning. If you go in to look for it and don't see it, let me know. I'm hoping everything's set up to do that automatically, but we have some time to figure that out before I'm out. So another thing is just a couple folks haven't yet signed up for a meeting with President Green and I. I can find the link and put it in the chat in a minute in case you need to. Otherwise, we're really excited about having these meetings with everybody. It's a really good chance to get to know you, figure out what you're interested in, and find kind of your best options for opportunities in the Student Senate, because we want this to be a good experience for all of you, where you'll gain some skills, learn some things, and use some skills that you already have. So those are good meetings. If you can just check out that document I sent out ahead of time, that would be helpful. And then just Sean and I will tell you this as we meet with you, but you can always reach out to either of us via email or in Microsoft Teams. We're both pretty active with the chat there. That's a pretty quick way to get a hold of either of us. That will obviously change when I'm out on maternity leave, but I will let you know when that is. So until you hear from me, assume I'm here and working. So yeah, just really excited about this group, and feel free to reach out at any point if you have questions or concerns. I think that concludes my report.
Awesome. Thank you, Advisor Rome. Moving down, Student Activities Board, vacant. Racial Equity Committee, Senator Yildiz is not here. Student Engagement and Outreach Committee is vacant. Textbook Affordability Committee, vacant. Public Safety Committee, Senator Willis, what do you got for us?
Did you say public safety or FPIC?
Public Safety.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a report.
All right, thank you very much. And moving down, Regional and Metro Campus reports. Reedsburg is vacant. Watertown, Senator Martinez is not with us here today. Portage is vacant. Fort Atkinson is vacant. Goodman South, Senator Virgil.
I do not have a report.
Perfect. Just went off the tongue just so beautifully. All right, moving down, College Assembly and Council reports. College Assembly, Senator Ciardelli, do you have a report for us?
I caught the second half of the meeting. I was studying for finals that I had that evening, so I had to miss the first half. But the second half, we watched part of a TED Talk on James Madison's kind of plantation and kind of the history of like the slavery involved there, things like that. But yeah, I missed the first half of the meeting. I believe President Green was there. I don't know if there's anything worth mentioning from the first half. Feel free to throw it in there. But otherwise, that's it from me.
Yeah. And that was very good that you there's been a few college assemblies happening very frequently within a week after week. Yes, so that was a training, equity and inclusion training that was going on. And then the most current college assembly was the end of the term for the faculty, the administration, and it was wrapping up kind of some of the work that was being done over that course, and so that could be kind of handed off to the next group for college assembly. So yeah, that was what went on, and yeah, went great. So very happy to see that. All right, so that concludes college assembly here. Me and Senator Charlie hitting that up together. All right, then academic council. Senator Yildiz is absent. Diversity and Community Relations Council is vacant. Facilities Planning and Investment Council, Senator Willis, what do you got for us?
Hi, we're just working on finalizing the strategic plan survey that we're planning on doing of the staff and faculty. We are also seeking to elect a co-chair at our next meeting. And I think that's it. Let me just double check something. Yeah, because it was relatively more of a working meeting. Yep, that was pretty much it. Yeah, because what we need to do is actually elect a co-chair to sub for Nina because she's going on maternity leave. I think from April 19th until November ish. So at our next meeting, we'll elect a co-chair for that. And we also had a spotlight where Cody White is actually working on revising the policy for college vehicles. in using them, because typically when we're in person, if people are traveling and need to borrow a vehicle, they could actually borrow one through the school or get one through Enterprise, etc. But they're modifying that policy, I guess, because of the pandemic. So that's the end of my report.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much, Senator Willis. Then moving down, Finance Council is vacant. The Information Technology Council, Senator Zebel. I will jump in on this as well. And it's just kind of with all this stuff going on with the cybersecurity and the hacking and everything, they're going over revising the actual like policy for IT and what that means for not only the specific user, but for other bits and what does it mean for the college? What does it mean for the equipment? What does it? So that's what's going on with that. And that will conclude Information Technology Council report. Institutional Effectiveness Council is vacant. Professional Development Council, Senator Willis.
No report. We meet again on June 7th.
Awesome, thank you. And then Student Affairs Council is vacant as well. Then moving down, old business items. We do not have any old business items, new business items. So I'm going to do the opt-out. I think I'm going to do the opt-out right now, just get it out of the way, and then do the VP nominations, and then make that very easy and clear. So I did, one thing I did find was that was the opt-out letter prior to the start of this meeting. So with all the technical glitches, I still have some of the things going for me. So this is, yes, from Senator Charlie Trinkner. And it goes, Dear fellow senators, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to participate in the Student Senate this summer. Between my job and taking a class at UW-Madison, I will be too busy to complete my Senate responsibilities. I hope to rejoin you all in the fall. Thank you, Charlie Trinkner. And so my memory kind of doesn't serve me so great right now. We're gonna have to vote on this to make this all good, and make him opting out, excused. So I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's just honest as pie. I'm not 100% sure. What needs to happen here? Does a motion on this one need to be specifically made, Advisor Rome?
All right. So I was in the process of working on the form and couldn't unmute until I sent it, so don't feel like you have to vote yet. If Charlie were here, you could ask questions, but since that is not the case, I guess we can just explain that this is a very normal process. It's really common for people to not be able to commit for the summer, and we don't want to penalize them for that. So it's written into the bylaws that this is a process. They just need to formally present to the Student Senate, whether that's in a letter or or showing up at the meeting. But he is with his sister celebrating her graduation, so he wasn't even able to make it tonight. So very normal thing. If you are able to vote here, that would be great. Anytime we do a vote that has to do with sort of personnel things, making decisions about positions people are going to have or other things like that, it's always going to be anonymous, sort of a closed ballot vote. If we were in person, we'd be passing around little scraps of paper where you'd write aye, nay, abstain. So feel free to vote in the poll there. And if you have questions, let us know.
And vocally say if you got questions, because again, Jack's hand's been up forever. See, now I see Katrina's hand, but Senator Willis, your hand is up.
I have a question. Advisor Rome, I just tried to access the poll and it wouldn't do, it only pulled up the name of it and it was a blank screen. So I couldn't do anything. And I don't know if that's because I'm on my phone or because we're having lags in Teams.
Can you access the chat? It should be there too. If you can't, you can feel free to send me a message through Teams or email. I can check either way.
Cool. So yes, she'll advise the room will let us know when everyone's voted.
We're looking for 7 votes. Since I can't vote and President Green can't vote. Senator Willis, are you sending your vote in an alternative way, or did you get the poll to work?
I will email it to you because the
Okay.
poll, I can't get the poll to work and I can't access the chat.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. No matter how Senator Willis votes, though, majority has said aye. I don't know if you can see the results or if I need to publish them, but we are unanimously for it at the moment. So we'll let Charlie know that he can opt out for the summer. And if anyone needs to do this at a later point, you get a summer job you didn't have before or something else changes, just feel free to let President Green know, and you can definitely opt out for the summer. And your spot will be saved for you come the first meeting of the fall semester.
Exactly. All right. Well, cool. We got that piece of business done. All right, and moving on, the VP nominations. So yes, like I kind of briefly said, and then Advisor Rome, I believe, put in the chat at one point about the window being open. Yep, open till through the next meeting. Yeah, so yeah, they're open till June 3rd. This would be an opportunity right now this is how I'm just going to lay out the process here. So you're interested in an officer position. You reach out to another fellow senator. Hey, so-and-so, would you think about nominating me for this position? Oh, yeah, sure. And then at the meeting that would be exactly like this meeting where the nomination window is open, then it'd be like, all right, then I would go, hey, do we have any nominations? And then I would hear any nominations coming. I nominate blah, 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 for blah, 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 blah. And then I would go, okay, then I would go to blah, 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 and I would say, do you accept that nomination? And we're, yes or, we'd find out if that was confirmed or not. Then there would be this window of a week that would go by. And then the next following meeting, there would be it would be kind of, it wouldn't be similar, you guys wouldn't understand, but you would basically, explain why you think that you would be the best fit for that position, officer position, and then there would be a kind of a question and answer from the Senate to that specific individual, asking questions or whatever that are related to that, obviously. And then a vote would happen. And as we all finding out right now, since it's a personnel vote, it would be a not, I already knew that part, but I'm just throwing that out. There's a joke for everyone. And then we would have, we would know what's what. Now, that as many people who want to, nominate, one another, that's this window. So there's nothing, on multiple nominations or, we're trying to find the best fit, and we're trying to have our peers, all of us, not me or Advisor Rome, make that decision as to who's that best fit. So, and it'd be, I thought I saw her hand up quickly because I only have Katrina and Jack's hands still are up now. So every time someone puts a hand up, it stays up. But someone just threw their hand down, I guess, quickly. Any questions, please feel free to just say it out loud. I'm opening and allowing that right now. And then once you're done asking questions and giving answers, then I will then go on and say, do we have any nominations? And at that time, we will continue that process. Does that make sense to everyone? I can still see videos for head shakes. Feel good. And are there any questions? And again, you can just speak and just say it. You do.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, definitely.
So for nominations, if somebody does nominate you, do you have to give a reasoning as to why you feel like you would be a good fit for the vice president position?
Yeah. So after you accept, so say you accept that nomination, that week period goes by, and then you would then at that next meeting, which is since it's a summer meeting, a couple weeks go by, but you would then give your reasoning as to why you feel like you'd be a good fit. What either background experiences or whatever your skills, whatever you want, you think is relevant to helping again your peers see that you are the right candidate for this. And then that's after you give you kind of like your you explain your reasoning. That's when the question and answer part from the rest of the senators happens. Does so hopefully that does that kind of answer the question? That
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
perfect. Any other questions? Okay. All right. So then with that said, do we have any nominations that we want? That nominations are open, obviously. Do we have any nominations
Yes.
currently? All right, Sarah
Yes.
Willis.
I'd like to nominate Amanda, and I know I'm going to screw up her last name, but I'm going to say Strife, for Vice President of Administration and Finance.
All right. And Senator Strife, do you accept this nomination?
I do accept that nomination and thank you.
All right, awesome. Then, do we have any other nominations? And again, you just can say it because I do not see hands other than Jax. Now, I mean, Jax just seems to be the only one that stays up. But yeah.
Yeah, I put my hand down and
There, it just went down. It just went down.
I was gonna say I tried raising it and putting it down too a couple of times, but glad it's down now.
Awesome. All right, well that's good. Maybe it's fixed. So it doesn't sound like we have any. It doesn't. It's okay if there are nothing, no other nominations at this moment. We have until the next meeting. So talk with each other if you feel. Reach out. And it's a great way to talk. It's a great bonding way for us, the team as well. So, see, I think it was working again. Sarah Strachan, what do we got?
Yeah, so I'm just curious. You said up until next meeting to make nominations. So can they be made at that meeting, or is that
Yes?
Okay?
Yes, in advisory room's either gonna shake her head yes in agreement with me or no in agreement with me. But yeah, so it's yes, that is perfectly okay. Yeah, no worries. Reach out if you think that you if one of those standing committees and that the officer role, the description, if you feel like you're a good fit for that, we encourage you to, if you feel like you can handle it, so something, a responsibility, an extra responsibility that you can handle, I want, I'm encouraging it because I need an E team. That's what I call it, an E team. It's my team that I feel like we're gonna have the good meetings and it's important. So but feel it out and reach out to somebody if you feel that it'd be good. All right, so I'm gonna stop talking about that now because I do go on. I think we're all realizing that he does this. So all right, moving on. and I saw a thumb up. I thought I saw a thumb up from Senator Willis, so I always like seeing that. All right, we have no non-business housekeeping items, so that's throwing that out. And now moving down to announcements. Yes, so the Blackbird training course, very well and put together by Advisor Rome. I think I was thinking if I was a new senator and I had the care package with all this stuff, the this training course, which I am also as well going through it with all of you, just to feel, I'm trying to make feel it out too. Um, I would have. I feel like I feel like that would have been spectacular if I had gotten that as a new senator. I really do. I think that really has so much detail and so much plan. Plus, not to say I can't handle a lot more responsibility on my own. I can, obviously, but she has made it foolproof so that I can't screw up anything if that was to come along. So by making sure these are planned out and the whole thing is very thoughtfully. So it is important that we're doing it, and it is I think it's really a useful tool. So please do it. And if you're looking to understand more, and all of it, understand the college better. One interesting thought I thought about when I said that is Senator Willis said FPIC, and I don't know if anyone realizes that FPIC is the Facilities Planning and Investment Council. I didn't get that until like I think I was about to be president when I finally got that. So I what I'm saying? You guys get? So yeah, this is yeah, it's very well, and I'm very happy that she did that. And we're all gonna miss Advisor Rome when she does step out. It's gonna be like sadness. But I with an E team, and just a amazing Senate team overall. I think that we're going to we're really going to do the 60th. I mean, can you really picture that 60th Senate term? That's really amazing when you think about it. And I'll tell you another little fun fact. I thought that I had screwed up the fact that it was the 60th and thought, was it the 59th? Like, I'm like, oh my God, have I been saying this wrong the entire time? And no, I mean, I did the math. It does come out to 60. I mean, but, still, I was really worried there for a second. But yeah, all right. So, I think we're all understanding how much fun this is going to be. So, before I say anything and say like for adjournment, do we have any questions? And try to use the hand raising feature if you can, so that if you do have a question, so I can know, okay, is the thing working or not. But yeah, so Sarah Willis, yes, it does seem like it's working. Sarah Willis.
Hi. I just wanted to share that if there's anybody else that's interested in being a part of the E team and being an officer, email me if you need me to help to nominate you. I'm willing to do that because as much as I love Student Senate, I am not available to work as an officer, and I support anyone who actually does have the capacity to be available and do the work. So just reach out to me, and I'll get you nominated. Thank you.
And yeah, and Sarah Willis is pretty awesome. So we sat next to each other. It was great. So yeah. All right. Any other questions?
My hand's up, so yeah.
Okay, well, I guess now 100% fixed. Yeah, Senator
Or
Virtual.
if you can't see it, but
It's on me. It's on you.
so for the summer term, meetings are every other Thursday.
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
so we have a meeting on June. Like it's not till June now.
Yeah, so not
Okay,
next week, the week after that. If that falls into June, then yes, June is the answer.
sounds good.
Yeah, probably should know that. But I just take it a week at a time, everyone. I mean, a week at a time. So yes, every other week, fall and spring, yes, those are when we do it weekly. As we will have more business, and think of that as I think of that as more of the production line. We're taking what we've learned and putting it into full gear, and yeah. So, but yes. Any other questions or any other things that you would like to say? Please feel like you can say them. Um, yeah. And I hope that everyone feels like we're slowly gonna. My goal is for us to slowly mingle and just to be like, yeah, and I really think, and I think that the last PR committee kind of did get a little bit from me about the fun fact today, because I was starting to do fun fact today back last summer, and I will pick it up again if everyone is interested and wants to throw in a fun fact today. I thought, why don't we do a fun fact for 30 days, a month of fun facts, and everyone picks it up? I mean, it's gonna by the end of it, we would really all know each other and really be like, this is awesome. So you guys think about that, ponder it. It's a lot of having to think of facts. I mean, I do have a lot of facts about me, but yeah, I will do that though, because I really want us all to feel comfortable with each other and to be reaching out. And again, that I'm always here, and my job is to make sure I can help support each of you and make sure if you need something, I'm gonna get it for you. Like, I'm dead serious. So yeah. All right. So, do we have a advisor room?
Yeah, that just reminded me, I wanted to mention that there is the Student Senate Teams channel. So if you go into your main Teams area, feel free to start chatting with each other. There is just kind of a social channel, a general channel. So if you have questions or comments or see interesting things that you want to share with other people, feel free to start using that. That is a great way to communicate between meetings, especially over the summer when we have a lot more time between them. So just wanted to point that out.
Exactly. Well said. All right. So is there yes, Sarah Willis?
I move to adjourn.
There we go. Do we have a second?
I second that motion.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Awesome. All right. So I think I think it's gonna work maybe, but again, we'll figure it out together. All those in favor, let's use the hand raising feature now and keep them up. And I see Katrina's, and that's all I see so far. And it must not mean that my thing is working. All right. So
Everyone's hand is up, I think I
well,
see.
that's great participation right there, I'd say. Well, then I will just, I'll throw the rest out and say we are adjourned at 5:22 p.m. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Please be safe. And I will see everyone when I see you. And again, reach out if you need anything. Always here to help. All right. So,
Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
great
you. Have a good
weekend.
night.
all right.
Good night,
Yeah,
everyone.
thank you very much.